Talia had left a trail of devastation on her way to the Council of Little Snots. Now, only the city of Heroes Gorge stood between her and her path to the peak.
Excellent. So they call it Heroes Gorge. I think I'll rename it Heroes Grave when I'm done with it. Forward, creatures! Time to...
Then, out of nowhere, Tristan appeared, just as if he were following a bad script. A bad script would be ashamed of this crummy story.
Men! This place must be protected. Stand firm and light the beacons. Oh yes, and activate the magic tower.
Hey, that's not bad. Treachery, cheating.
Powered by the mana ray from the magic tower, Heroes Gorge was now protected by a magic shield, impenetrable to evil's creatures. The sharp-witted evil set to work on a plan. It had to take control of the tower. Maybe that would not only bring down the shield, but could also be used for something else.
Sounds like a brilliant plan. Forward, creatures! Oh, don't smash that thing. Capture it and get me the deeds to it.
The infernal evil already had some more experienced demonic creatures at its disposal. A chamber of relaxation would have to be built to prevent them from becoming unhappy.
Chamber of relaxation? Lazy sods. The things you do for your subordinates.
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. Your little snots have dug up a spider. rumor had it that some dwarves had captured a few succubi because of gambling debts or something of the sort.
Gambling debts, schmambling debts. We'll get them out of there, hire them, and then let them do the dirty work for us.
Your little snots have dug into a spider nest. The digging evils activities had not gone unnoticed. Heroes would soon set out to destroy the dungeon heart. Enemies are in the dungeon. Payday.
Talia? Are you even still out there? It's so mind-numbingly dull here. You'd almost think you were giving your lecture on the growth of shamrocks.
I'll grow shamrocks on your grave.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Tormenting those poor villagers! Pick on someone your own size!
Says the guy hiding behind the giant magic shield.
One of your creatures is furious and is on strike. Talia and the ghastly evil had discovered some dwarves who had made themselves comfortable in the dungeon. Unfortunately, they were blocking the way to the magic tower.
Those pint-sized creeps really have to hang around everywhere in the underground. One of those basil trogs wanders into their kingdom one day and drives them off, and suddenly they're everywhere. And all because they wanted to dig up some mithril for their elf friends or something like that. Whatever. Hurt them, beat them, make little clay basil trogs and bash them with those.
The chilled evil had built a chamber of relaxation for its demons. From then on, they could relax and enjoy a cozy manor bath. The dungeon heart is being attacked. The first succubus joined the ever-expanding evil's army. These infernal demonesses were able to charm opponents and sway them to their side for a short time. Very helpful indeed. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Heyday! Creatures are collecting their pay. The burrowing evil had discovered a buried exit to the overworld. Enemies have entered the dungeon. A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. Payday.
There goes another village up in flames, while my stepbrother hides under the table. Like that time at Vladimir's birthday.
You promised to never speak of that! Never! You beast! Stop tormenting those poor villagers! Pick on someone your own size!
Says the guy hiding behind the giant magic shield.
Your gold vein is nearly...
Ah! There goes another village up in flames, while my stepbrother hides under the table. Like that time at Vladimir's birthday.
You promised to never speak of that! Never!
had taken the magic tower. With a few skillful tweaks, this was converted into a powerful weapon, capable of taking areas of the map under fire.
Just what I need. With this, we'll destroy Balderon. I mean, Heroes Gorge, of course. Go ahead, lock and load, and then we'll throw some pies at them.
Men, I see the fear in your eyes. Evil has taken the tower. If we do not do something, the shield will eventually collapse. Fortunately, the time has not yet come to despair, for there is a solution. Mana shipments!
It seems that Tristan had not been dropped on his head as a baby, as some people claim to be the case with his stepsister.
Hey!
And so he ensured that, in the future, mana would be shipped overland to the shield.
Onwards, comrades! Clear the way for the first shipment!
What? What a joke! Forward, creatures! Stop 'em! Tear 'em apart! Smash 'em! Cut 'em apart with... so delicious.
The magic tower was once again available. The shooting evil aimed the magic tower's cannon at a target. Payday!
Talia, your actions are not only appalling, but also completely futile. You will never succeed in destroying the shield protecting Heroes Gorge.
Tristan saw a danger emerging as mana became scarce in Heroes Gorge. From now on, 2 shipments set out. The magic tower was able to fire again. The nefarious evil had stopped a mana shipment. Instead of strengthening the shield, it would now be stored in the dungeon instead.
Ah, that's the way I like it. That's exactly how it's supposed to go.
Men! Even though we have suffered heavy losses, all is not lost. The shield is holding, and rescue is at hand.
Enemies are in the dungeon. The magic tower was once again available.
Oh, my desperate brother sent out 2 mana shipments at once. What a loser.
Tristan had now fully perceived the threat Talia and the transport intercepting evil's army posed. From now on, 3 shipments would set out. And the mana-hoarding evil's little snots had unearthed the manivore. These beings were known for consuming mana. As if that were not disturbing enough, they also became more powerful or even reproduced in the process. It made sense to secure the Arcanium well. The magic tower's cannon was ready for action. One manivore had eaten so much mana that it had evolved into a large, much stronger manivore.
Stupid manivores. Can't they eat some other evil underground ruler's mana? Like that Oberon, for example?
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Man-of-wars have appeared in your dungeon. The Magic Tower was once again available. A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. The destructive evil's creatures destroyed a mana shipment. The mana shield had been destroyed. Heroes Gorge now lay defenseless before the devastating evil's army.
Fine! Come on, creatures, finish them off! Knock them out! Throw wax crayons at them!
The liberating evil had freed the succubi from their predicament. They gratefully joined its army. The Magic Tower was able to fight again.
Oh, yes, we sure showed that. That was a nice little warm-up. Oh, by the way, did we manage to kill Tristan too? Is he lying around here somewhere?
Talia test-speared several of the dead heroes, but there was no sign of Tristan. Apparently, Talia had failed to notice that the latter had already absconded some time ago.
That kind of spoils the joy of victory for me, I've got to admit.
Of course, this is only the 6th mission. It would probably be a bit too much to ask if the whole thing with Tristan was over now.
I could definitely drag out his demise, let me tell you. Believe me, I can be very creative. But enough of that. It's time to finally get to that council of little snots, get a new vessel, and then finally finish off those heroes.